What if the fork in the road where identities become challenged was more like a shovel we could pick up to bury our past? Where rhyme and reason become questions, sometimes asked but always overlooked, sometimes answered. Uncertainty was contagious, decisions disadvantageous to our trails on a sage's map. Like hazards misinterpret my subtle smile, while second stream dream catchers glide humble and proud. Dig that tunnel out now. Our life's the flight of a kite through a funnel cloud. Soon the gun will sound and we can race up the beanstalks, but first we should rest in these footprints created from the gargoyles game of seesaw. Spirit hunt, hear a thump in abandoned hubs of civilization. I feed on information in terms of thermal indication of mass movements. I leave trails of radiation, save face when I mask my path. Post the extension of a Renaissance dawn and tap the keg of NyQuil in the ripe or recitals of your idle screenplay, who are inspired by people like you, look like people like him, think like people like her, act like mammals like it, fights like tigers being bit, fights like rappers like them, who are inspired by screenplays like these. In the ripe or recitals of your idle screenplay, who are inspired by people like you, look like people like him, think like people like her, act like mammals like it, fights like tigers being bit, bites like rappers like them, who are inspired by screenplays like these.
It's like tooth and nail gnawing at my ideas. I'm flying on a breath of fresh exhaled by evolution on its deathbed. Faltering is my following. I left the trail of missing fingers and roots. I buried my feet and planted my pen, sleeping in a phantom toll booth. I breathe out of habit rather than necessity. The hands of objectivity caress me, finger painting my saliva upon these pages stained with the scent of a woman. Zip codes away from predictability lies my creative process paralyzed. Dueling with duality is my duty. If skeleton cruelty is crucified on a kite, dying to survive, striving to divide myself from the seams of life. It's like my, what a tangled web we weave. I'm wedged between the sheets of bedlam, thinking in sediments free of leaks. I shelter seamlessly. A ceiling fan manner at zero gravity. Rise to your downfall, and Newton's theory catches you at sea level. A proper burial in a stairwell, daydreaming face down. We chase down the sun each morning and touch our candles to it. I'm a druid, the flag stitcher, the blacksmith tapestry hanger, the Jewish gangbanger, and the Germanic fur trader. Skinny dip in the Atlantic and I'll ejaculate some of my stomach acid into the face of adversity and her personal pride. My shaft stands vertically. I have a slight fetish for absurdity, so pass my bowl of couscous and I'll get open, cause I gotta get over.
Post the extension of a Renaissance dawn and tap the keg of NyQuil in the ripe or recitals of your idle screenplay, who are inspired by people like you, look like people like him, think like people like her, act like mammals like it, fights like tigers being bit, fights like rappers like them, who are inspired by screenplays like these. In the ripe or recitals of your idle screenplay, who are inspired by people like you, look like people like him, think like people like her, act like mammals like it, fights like tigers being bit, bites like rappers like them, who are inspired by screenplays like these.